What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are in beautiful Miami, and as you can see behind me, we have a Pagani Huayra BC, and you have to check out the video before this. We spotted the Pagani Utopia, which is actually inside before it came here. We spotted it in a parking garage at the other Pagani dealership. Huracan Evo passes by. A bunch of cars are going around because there is a private event here, and that's why we came here. But check out our video before this, because we go much more into depth about the Pagani Utopia and this here. Miami traffic. But yeah, let's start off here. We got a Pagani Huayra BC. It's absolutely beautiful, but there's also a bunch of cars inside, which I want to show you as well. So let's go in. Alright, so upon coming into Prestige Imports on the inside, we have three cars that are very, very special, very rare. Starting off with the Super Sport 300 Plus, the world record car, the one that went 300 miles an hour, and this you do not see often.
I mean, obviously not this exact one, 300, but this is the model that they came out with for the special anniversary for the 300, because Bugatti was the first brand to hit 300 miles an hour, and this is the tribute car for that.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of differences with this one than the other cars. The rims are a little bit different, and these obviously hoovers, and it actually is a little bit stretched out a little bit more, which is pretty cool. And this one has 1600 horsepower, which is a 100 horsepower gain, I believe, from the other ones.
Before the Super Sport was a thing, this is how the Super Sport became a thing, because of this car here. The extended wheelbase, people loved it so much that they wanted a car like that. So then they introduced the Super Sport, and obviously the Super Sport can't go as fast as 300 miles an hour. It's very fast and it's very capable. The wheels, like Michael said, they're different because they're more aerodynamic. Everything here is for aero purposes only, and heating and stuff like that.
Cooling, stuff like that,
yep.
Exactly.
So, and stepping over here, we got a 110 anniversary edition full matte carbon fiber Chiron.
This thing is absolutely wild. Let's get a light test to see the carbon.
Look at that. The weaves are beautiful.
Very nice.
Like usual.
I love the 16 on the grill. Really just ties the car up.
And the blue and the Italian flag striping inside and outside. You mean
the France flag?
Oh,
the France flag, not the Italian. We've been seeing too many Paganis.
Yeah,
talking about too many Paganis.
There's so many here.
There's literally 6 right next to us.
The France flag you can see in and out.
On the seats and on the mirrors there and on the seats. But yeah, full matte carbon, crazy. That as well is full carbon but not dry carbon, as you can see the differences, the shine. And then coming over here, the Bugatti Divo, definitely something that you do not see often.
And this car is it's carbon fiber, but the carbon fiber is very lightly blued. It's hard to see on camera.
You can kind of see it a little. It's kind of like blue. A tealish green, little blue.
But it's very, very cool. It's very different. And obviously Bugatti wasn't thinking just a regular Chiron, but this is a completely redesigned Chiron. There's nothing. I don't think there's any similarities besides except the front grille. Or the front grille even is different. Look at the horseshoe. That one's more longer. This is more wider.
Same style, inspiration. From the Chiron to the Divo. Obviously the headlights are much different. Honestly, these are sick. It kind of looks like it's winking at you, which is pretty cool. And this spec, honestly, is so nice with the blue teal.
I believe this is the launch spec.
Yes, I believe this is the launch spec. I love this kind of bluish teal. It's lovely, and it matches with the carbon fiber. But you can see the difference between the carbon fiber from the black and then the one on the whole car. So there is a difference between the color.
And honestly, I wouldn't go for any other different spec besides the launch spec. I think the launch spec was perfect, and it fits this car exactly the way I want it to. So.
Yeah. And then we have a old Bugatti. Now I'm still not sure if this is a replica or if it's the real thing.
I would believe most likely not.
Yeah.
It's not the real thing, because if it is, this thing should be behind like bars.
Yeah, and then coming over to the back here, we cannot go past this rope, unfortunately, but you can see the back, how the tail lights are so sick, completely redone by Bugatti at first for them. And then you could see that cockpit of the Bugatti Divo, absolutely beautiful. And one cool thing about the cockpit is that the driver's seat is actually different than the passenger seat. Let's talk about that.
The driver's seat is full blue, the blue that you see on the outside, and the passenger seat's gonna be black. And there's that little ring that goes in the middle. I don't know if it's kind of gonna pick up. That ring divides the two colors.
Yeah, so you could see how that's
it's
blue
honestly
there.
very, very cool.
Yes,
it's very cool. It's like a different theme on each side of the car, which I love. And same with not the same, but the seats on this thing, obviously they're the heritage seats and the 110th anniversary seats, so they're very cool. And you can see the differences.
How it's blue and black,
blue,
yeah. But the real fun, I believe, starts over here on the Paganis, so let's go check it out. Alright, so coming on to the Pagani section here, we're gonna talk about that white Pagani there last because it's a very, very special one. But coming over here, we have this Pagani Huayra, which we believe is Steve Hamilton's because it's the same exact colorway, everything, same spec, and he did sell his, so we believe that this is it.
So he did sell his to get the Utopia, I'm pretty sure, because I watched this video. But anyways, I love the Nardo gray with the red. That's one of my favorite combinations.
Taking a look here on the interior.
It's one of my favorite combinations on a car. The red on the inside and matching it on the outside as well, like with the brake calipers. And you know how Pagani likes their latches? It has to be leather, so they have leather latches. I mean, I love the little details. Obviously, Pagani is one big masterpiece. So the tail lights, like we discussed in the last video of the older Paganis, the way that's stacked up like this, the three-way design.
The triangle, unlike the new Utopia.
The Utopia is stacked up. I love the back end of this car, how everything on this car just comes to one centerpiece, and that is the exhaust pipes. And obviously this is a handcrafted V12 by AMG. Yes, this is an AMG engine, and yes, I am kind of an AMG disliker, or whatever you want to say. I don't like AMG, but this car makes me love AMG because I love the sound of this car, and the V12 screams. But anyways, dropping down to the lower deck lid, it's got a huge diffuser. Nothing like the one over there, but we're gonna get to that. But this is the Roadster, obviously, because it has the roof off of it. I don't know where the roof is right now, but it might be in the trunk or the frunk. Like I said, the interior is absolutely amazing. I love the interior.
Very nice. I just want to get a nice shot here of the engine bay. Such a beautiful engine, to be honest.
Everything. And speaking of
before going on this though, because these two are very special, let's go over here to the bright orange Huayra.
The base model. Just kidding.
I guess you can say the base model Huayra, but this one is not for sale. This one is displayed by the owner, same as that one, and I believe that one. This one is the only one without that, so I guess his is still for sale. But this color absolutely pops. I would say that this is a Miami spec.
And honestly, this is one of my favorite colors, obviously, because I have a truck the same color. But I wish it had the orange stitching on the inside, not gonna lie. The orange stitching really would have had a silver frame. Like,
yeah, that actually would have been very nice. But it's pretty much everything the same as this, just a different color. It's got everything the same. The interior, obviously, is just different. But basically, it's the same exact car. The only difference is that the stripe here is not on that car.
I'm not gonna lie, I do not like that stripe because it doesn't finish to the center of the car.
It only goes up to
and
the
it's
Pagani
like
logo
just
there.
like a block. It looks like just a, I don't know, it doesn't fit this car.
Kind of looks like you just put a sticker on the hood.
Yeah.
But coming over, we have another one. This one, very nice spec. Look at that paint, just absolutely shine. And then we have the beautiful silver rims. Love the silver and the white. I think it goes great hen with the black carbon. Getting a little light test here.
And on the carbon fiber.
And the carbon fiber. One thing that I love about the Huayras is how the headlights are exposed. There's nothing covering it. Unlike on the Utopia, which that's something I dislike.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And another cool little detail on this one is it has a silver lining to it, and it's very nice. And it's
It goes all the way to the back there. I wish we can go behind these ropes and show you guys the back of the car, but that's why we have this one out here. But yeah, this is beautiful.
The cooler ones are right here, so I'm glad that these ones are here and not here.
Yeah.
So,
coming over to the last pick. Oh, I didn't even talk about the interior. It's kind of a blue and white, very, very nice. And if you can see in the center console, obviously all carbon fiber there. That's just what Pagani is known for. But coming over to this one here, full carbon with the red. This one is very nice. With the arrow is up on both sides, and I love the red here.
The red is beautiful. It's a solid red, and with the carbon fiber weave. And the red is like a wine red. It's a very dark red, but it's beautiful, and it has, I believe, similar interior to the
Steve Hamilton's one. Yes, it looks very, and in the back the active arrow is also up.
Even in the front it's up.
Yeah. And yeah, very cool. And I love how the rims are blacked out, very nice. And I love the red brake calipers. And if you notice, on the actual rim, the Pagani is also red, which is very cool. Just ties it up.
About the Huayra is the back rim. I love that design. I can't even lie. That design is super dished in.
It's dished in, yeah.
And the spokes are very thin and they're very beautiful. And I think it fits the car perfect. All right.
Now it's time for the heavy hitters. If these weren't already heavy hitters, we got a Pagani Huayra BC Tempesta. Both of these are, but that one's special for a reason. We'll get to that. I keep saying because that one is crazy, but wow. This is literally the definition of art on wheels. You have the wet carbon and the matte finish. This just looks so crazy with all of the silver going around. Let's get a little light check on that carbon fiber there. So nice.
And I love the silver. The
silver ties up the car. It looks kind of, it's like an outline. It's literally like an outline.
And I love the chrome wheels. We gotta talk about the chrome wheels a little bit more.
Look how shiny
they're
those.
Super shiny. I mean, the tire setup is beautiful. You could even see the carbon ceramics right there. But the red calipers, it has even carbon fiber on the calipers. It's hard to see, but it's right back there.
Carbon fiber everywhere. Obviously, you have the classic Pagani mirrors.
That touch is beautiful. I don't know. I couldn't imagine this car with any other type of mirror design. Like imagine just having it right here. I couldn't imagine it because I see it only on a Pagani ever. Maybe a lot.
And I believe it's the only car that can pull this off, other than the LaFerrari.
Yeah, the LaFerrari and the I think the what's the Hennessy Venom?
Yes.
That one also could pull it off.
And that, but let me get a shot of the interior. Look at all that carbon on this near the steering wheel.
They call it the Tempesta because more aero, more ducts, and more carbon fiber.
Let's talk about the differences. One difference, let's just reverse back, is this right here. You do not get that.
The canards
and
are big.
You also do not get this little I forgot the name of these, but these little holding thingies, you do not get that on that one. And this one is just much more scrunched in the front bumper. As you can see, it's not as aggressive on that, very aggressive on this, which is very cool. And then talking about that carbon fiber, there's actually a difference here between the carbon fiber where the Pagani emblem is and the hood here. But coming onto the side, let's talk about the side a little.
The side is beautiful, just a beautiful silhouette. I love it. The down here, the side skirts, full carbon fiber, more aero bits right here, more ducts for feeding that big V12, more air, releasing that high air out the back. But I gotta talk about the top.
Yeah,
like,
so
it's so much carbon.
This is again one difference. On this, you have this giant roof.
All right.
There you do not, which just intakes all the air. As you can see on it, it says the Tempesta there, and you have a difference of carbon fiber here and here, which is pretty cool to see. Multiple variants of carbon fiber, but it blends so well.
Very nice. And another thing I wanted to say, so the Tempesta is only one of 150. This is number 44, as it says right there. If you look on the VIN numbers, 0044.
If you guys can see that, I don't know if the camera can pick that up. It's very shiny.
So you must be asking what's the difference if they're both one of 150? We're gonna get to that in a second, so stay tuned. But the back, I gotta talk about the lip design right here. It's beautiful. The three tail light design, absolutely love that. The wing, the silhouette of the top going right to the wing is amazing. I love how everything blends in perfect to create this big, gigantic carbon fiber on wheels. Literally, just the artwork on wheels and the quad tip exhaust. It's amazing, and it's kind of similar to the diffuser on that, on the regular and the Tempesta, but it's just this much more aggressive.
Yeah,
like, it's just so much different.
Obviously, one thing is that you do not get a massive wing on the regular Huayra, and these are the same, the fin, but this is obviously just a different color, and you have all that carbon on the side, and the wing just makes this car look so much more menacing. You know, this looks like a little cute little version, and then you come over here and it's just insane here.
The vents, the top vent, just the way that everything goes together at the end,
and it meets
in
the back here at the point at the quad tip, the fighter jet. I don't even know what to say. I would love to own this car one day.
Definitely.
And one cool thing is that there's actually a light on the spoiler, which I didn't even know from seeing videos on YouTube. I never noticed that.
Check out our last video because we found that out.
Yeah, we went much more in depth on the car that you saw outside, so go check out the last video, like I said. But now it's time to move on to this one. Now you might be wondering yourself, is it maybe the Italian flags? Is it the striping? Is it the color? No, this is very, very rare and expensive because it is the last Huayra ever produced. The owner is very, very lucky and very rich to have this car because this is gonna hold its value, double its value, even triple its value in the future.
So the first one ever made and the last one ever made are the ones that you want. The ones in between, I would own anything, honestly. I don't care. The ones in between, I would own any of them. The first one to the 150, but this is the last one. 150 out of 150. I love the 40th. I don't know what that means, but I just saw that.
You got the 40th there. So everything, we're not gonna go crazy into that because it is the same exact thing what we just went over. As you can see, the arrow is in play here. Getting a look down at that fan, just, you know, forcing the air to go over the car and into that intake there. What a beautiful spec. Now, Tara, I got a question for you. If this, besides the fact that it's the last one, which one are you choosing, this spec or the one behind you? Let alone forget about the fact that it's the last one, because obviously you would choose that it's the last one.
Okay, so forget about the fact that it's the last one. I'm not gonna lie, I would still choose this one. I don't know, something about even like I'm not thinking about the 150 at all right now. I'm just
the
thinking
Italian stripes,
the stripes, the colors. I love it. The red, the white, and the stripe going down the middle. I'm all about stripes. I love it on any type of car unless you're a racer.
Yeah,
but I love every little detail, and even
how it's doubled.
And how it's doubled.
Yeah, because. But honestly, this one is like a Batman spec. This one is crazy, but yeah, I think I would choose this one. Just stands out so much. I want to go towards the back, and before we go towards the back, I just want to talk about these rims here, how it's silver on the outside and then black on the inside compared to the silver ones, which is obviously just all chrome. But yeah, same thing as this one, but what I love is this Italian stripe. That is just so nice, coming from all the way from the top, from the front, all the way to the back to the quad exhaust.
It says BC.
Yeah, as you can see, Huayra Roadster BC. Tal, let's talk about this diffuser and the decals on it.
So the decals are the Italian flag, finally, because I kept on getting confused about the French flag. So this is the Italian flag. I love the diffuser. It's very wide. It's more aggressive, way more aggressive. I think it's more aggressive than the other one, right?
That I do not know. I think it's just because
it is.
The color.
It's way more aggressive than that.
Oh yeah, so this one only has 4 in the back, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the back. So yes, much more aggressive on this one. Slices the air much more, and I believe if you look here on the sides, you have this cutout here. You have that as well, but another cutout. So if you come in here, you could see the tire from the back. If the camera can focus, you could see the tire there. Very, very cool. So obviously much more aggressive.
I just realized something. There's another exhaust hidden right here and right here.
So you got 2 more exhausts, and I believe it is on this one as well. Yep.
I don't know.
You can
Yes, it is.
see
It's
it
more
right
squared.
there.
I like this look much better than just a circle because it looks like it's actually blended into the car. This one sticks out a little bit more, and I'm surprised I didn't catch on.
Yeah, this one, it just sticks out a little bit more, but yeah, so that's one difference that you see on
And guys,
this car here.
These cars, I know we're crazy Pagani, but check out the Bugattis just look so menacing right up there.
The 3 front, and we haven't even touched upon these cars here. So I want to talk about one that's right back there. So let's go talk about it. All right, so coming on to the Ford GT. Now, if you don't know the Ford GT, this just looks like a regular one. When I say regular, there is no regular, but this looks like the regular one. But actually, this is the Carbon series, which is only 50 ever made. As you can see, the carbon going all the way to the spoiler, and this spec is beautiful. I said it before in our other video, but I just love this gray. This gray just goes with every car.
Blend, this very deep orange reddish blend is beautiful. It goes together very well. It ties, I don't know, it's just perfect. I think this is one of my favorite spec 4 GTs ever.
Go check out our last video. I don't even know last video. I don't know how many videos we're producing.
I think we have recorded 4 or 5 videos in Miami alone.
Yeah. So go check out our 4 GT video of hypercars taking over New Jersey, because we are from Long Island, guys. So
I'll link it down below so you guys have perfect access, or you could just click
our channel and drop a sub while you click it, because why not?
So anyways, I'm not gonna go too in depth, but I love the big circle taillight. That's
Single. It does look like I love the back of this car because it looks like 2 eyes and 2 nostrils. But one thing on the Ford GT is this little channel here going all the way through, just allowing all that air. Take a peek. Yep, you see Tara goes all the way, obviously on both sides, just channeling all the air in. But I mean, Ford GT, you cannot go wrong with a Ford GT as well. You have all the carbon, because obviously it is the Carbon Series 1. So you have carbon on the sides, carbon on the pillar here, carbon on the mirror, obviously the carbon stripe continuing all the way over, and then you have the carbon on the front here. But Tara, let's talk about what's next to the Ford GT.
So the next is this McLaren. Yes, it's a McLaren. It's a collaboration. A McLaren 722S. It's beautiful, and it's an SLR. Obviously, it's by McLaren and Mercedes. They had a big collaboration, and yes, my dad did have
there's some clapping in the room because there is a meeting going on.
There is a meeting going on, and I'm speaking kind of loud, so it's all right though. My dad had the opportunity to buy this car, not the 722. It was a regular, but it doesn't matter, regular or 722. You can't go wrong with this car. It's beautiful and it's long.
And definitely would have made you a little bit of money. But yeah, this one's absolutely beautiful. You don't see these quite often.
I don't see them
from
at all.
Long Island, so it's pretty cool to see one.
You can see SLR right there, 722S.
I'm gonna zoom in on that 722S. Very crammed interior, I must say.
You guys are saying, well, it's not really by McLaren. Yes, it is.
There you have the badge, McLaren and Mercedes.
Big collaboration. This kind of started the McLaren like foundation for their cars, because the only car that they had besides this like collaboration, they had the F1, and that's it. And then they started producing the MP412C. So a little bit of history for you guys.
Coming down, we have one of my dream cars, a Ferrari 488. Nothing crazy compared to the other cars in the showroom, so we're not going to talk about it too crazy. It is the 488 Pista. Absolutely love this spec as well. You could say again the Miami spec. We have an F8 here. These things are growing on me. I'm starting to like them even more. And this interior is beautiful. The red and the silver, the matte silver goes great. Now Tara, talk about this because I'm kind of uneducated on this one.
So this is an Aston Martin Vanquish Z edition, some sort of Z edition.
Because It's on the headrest here and all over the interior.
This is not new. It's a 2018, as you could tell by the tech.
Yeah.
But it looks super modern. If I didn't look at the interior, if I just looked at the back, I would think this is a 2023 model year, 2024.
Yeah.
And it's super sleek.
Very cool taillights.
Very cool taillights. Very, very nice. Almost
It's like cutouts, yeah.
Almost reminds me of their newer Aston Martins that they're coming out, the hypercars, the one that Gordon Ramsay actually owns. That's the one that. So this, I feel like this is where they got the inspiration from. But it looks like a 2023, 2024 car. It's a 2018.
It looks beautiful with the massive. It looks like its mouth is like open. Very, very cool. You got a bit of carbon fiber on the bottom. But coming over here, we have the Carrera GT. Rest in peace to Paul Walker. But I believe this is the Doug DeMuro spec.
This is the Doug DeMuro spec.
This is just absolutely beautiful here. And then I actually love how that hubcap is blue.
But
I don't know, it's weird, but it's cool.
That side's gonna be blue, and I'm pretty sure this side's gonna be red. Yep.
And this side is red here. I don't know why, but it just is. And you guys know this is a very unsafe car on the street.
No ABS, no traction control.
But it's beautiful.
It's beautiful, and it's a manual, and it's a V10.
Yeah, I really wonder how it feels to drive, having the manual kind of up top. Usually it's down low there, so if anyone in the comments has one, let us know how it feels.
Yeah, let us know, please. Invite me to your house.
Yeah, so you have the red caps here and the blue on the other side, but very cool. And then we're gonna talk about this line of Porsches in a second. All right, so we have a very unique Porsche. And Tara, tell them why it's very unique.
Because this is a Gunther Works Porsche, and it's a 911 platform, but it is completely different. The headlights are similar but different in its own way.
As you can see, the GW for Gunther Works, and it's actually pretty cool.
It's very cool. It's an older Porsche 911, but it's super modernized, super sleek. I love the carbon touch red and lower deck lit.
But let's work onto the side, because that's where it gets crazy. As you can see, look how wide it is. Even on the front, it's very wide.
It's super wide.
And then the back is even wider.
It's huge. But before we step onto the back, I would love to talk about this interior. This is a 6-speed manual, and the stitching on this car is so beautiful. I love the carbon fiber. The seats are very nice. The steering wheel, the whole column actually is super. It's carbon fiber.
Yeah, the whole thing is carbon fiber. The doors looks like it is carbon fiber as well. And then in the back you have your fire extinguisher, which carbon fiber all around it. More
carbon fiber, because you can't go wrong with that. Fiber. Even more carbon fiber right here.
And then you have the Gunther Works. And then coming on to the back, I love just the whole set of the rear lights. Like the newer Porsches. It's like I guess to modernize it, how they have the one long tail light now. And then coming back, you just have it simple back here. Nothing crazy, no crazy diffusers. And honestly, this car is very subtle, but it's very expensive, and that's why people want it, I guess, right? It's just simple from the naked eye. If you don't know anything about Gunther Works, you would just think that this is a regular Porsche. But just like this is not a regular Porsche. This is the exclusive, I can't even read that, exclusive, but let's go onto the front here. Lovely color, honestly. Lovely color. So Tara, what is it? Let's go more into depth on what it actually is. So this is, I believe this is the. They knew what they were doing with this one here. Who bought this car? Who bought it like that? Who customized it like that? But that's very funny. Coming onto the back, as you could see, here we have. This is the Sport Classic. The Heritage Edition. Now 911 Sport Classic, as you can tell by the gold. So there's a limited amount of these. So there's not too many. There's only a handful for the world. And it's honestly, when this came out, this is more expensive than this car right here. So here we have the Porsche GT3 RS. And this isn't just a cool spec. This is the Heritage Edition as well. Yep, this is the launch edition. I feel like we see these things too often. I think we've seen around 4 of them near us, near the tri-state area in New York. Because this is a very popular color, and it's a very wanted car. Because they want to hold its value even more than the car is already holding its value. It's insane. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Some people are paying insane money for one of these. $600,000
for one of these. I looked them up and I saw one for sale. I think it's sold by now, but $615,000,
which is
in
crazy.
Connecticut.
Yeah, which is absolutely wild. But the green is beautiful. Look at these rims in this green going on the side. We're not going too into depth because I mean we talked about this car way too much at our meets and everything.
I don't blame ourselves for talking about it because everyone loves this car.
Everyone wants to see this car, yeah. But coming over here, you got the giant spoiler.
The biggest swing I've ever seen besides
the Dodge Viper.
The Dodge Viper or like the Senna GTR, which you guys should check that video out.
And then coming in here, the GT3 RS. And I like how they put the GT3 in solid green and then they left it out in the RS, you know, just really just
subtle little details that make it so much better.
What do we have here on this beautiful spec? This is beautiful.
I'm not too sure what it is, and you guys can flame me in the comments down below.
Yeah, honestly, guys, my knowledge on these older Porsches is crap.
0 to none.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
But this spec, all I know is that this spec is beautiful. Again, it's wide, but not as wide as the Gunther works. These rims, absolutely beautiful. This kind of bronzish, very light bronze. The camera's picking it up a little bit lighter than it is in person. It's a little bit darker in person, but you have the Porsche on the side here matching it, and a lot of fingerprints on the side.
The interior is very unique.
That kind of reminds me of the
GT, the GT40.
The GT40, yes, which is obviously a crazy car in itself. But yeah, this is pretty nice. I like how the emblem is blacked out. That's actually pretty cool.
Okay, so this is a 911. It's from 1977.
It's definitely remodeled, though.
It's definitely
obviously
a full, I guess it's what you call it.
Restoration.
Restoration.
Yeah.
Which I love restorations. I love watching that show as well. But this color is, I think it's a solid color. Let's check it out.
I don't think there's,
It's a full solid color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's Batman spec, I would say so.
Yes, exactly.
And Mike,
pretty cool.
a car that you know better than me, I want you to explain everything.
So this is a Lancia, a full rally car. Actually, one of these came to our local meets, which was pretty crazy. But the whole front is carbon fiber, and then you have the black with the martini colors going all the way on the sides. And I love these handles here to get in. So it's a manual, and the seats are very, very cool.
Michael,
so
it says here to Lancia Delta Forestier from 1989.
89.
So it's a special edition.
Kind of like that. It's definitely like refurbished. I guess this is probably the special edition. I really don't see these too often.
It says
so
AA right here.
And it says AA on these beautiful rims.
Cool rally.
Honestly, I don't know a awful lot about them, but that's a very small little place there. And then obviously you have the Lancia back here.
Pretty plain back here. Pretty
plain.
boxy.
But it does have a carbon diffuser here. Slice in the air. I don't know how fast this thing goes.
Oh, this is my favorite car here, though.
Favorite car here?
Yes.
So stand next to it so I can show them the size. Hold up, let me just go down the elevator here. It's up to Tara's knees.
I would say.
And yes, this is drivable.
Yes.
It is, as you can see by the steering.
I'm guessing this whole thing comes off because it's now
there's
line
obviously no, you definitely would not be able to get in.
Unless you're a little kid, you're not getting in.
Yeah, and then what's to my right, which we did a whole video, so let me give you guys a little bit of context. What's in front of me right here, we did a whole video because we spotted this early on the street. It's a Pagani Utopia, brand new obviously, and we spotted this on the street before it came here, before it was behind the glass doors. We were able to get right up next to it. Literally we were able to touch it, but obviously you do not touch these kind of cars.
Even go near it, so.
Now, so we were very lucky to be able to talk about it very in depth. We showed all the features, so please go and hit up our channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who's providing car content like this, just vlogging, just how like someone would. Someone that just goes up and just talks about it. So go check out our channel. And we're not from Miami, so you're probably never gonna see these type of videos again, but you're gonna see some crazy ones on our channel. So yeah, honestly, that wraps up the time on the inside. I think we're gonna take a bunch of more photos because of these Paganis are out, and I don't know when's the next time that they're gonna be out like this. There are some STOs outside, but those are gonna remain outside, so we're gonna stay in here. There is another Pagani, as you saw in the intro, but that, obviously, go check out the other video because that was with the Utopia back there. So yeah, definitely go check that out because that was a crazy video. So we're just gonna stay in here, take some you know, videos, and then once we go outside, I'll pick the camera back up and show you guys some more Prestige imports. All right, so we are back where we started the video in front of the Huayra BC here. If you wanted to see more in depth on this car, go check out our last video of the Pagani Utopia. This was right next to it, so we did a in-depth kind of review on it. But if you guys haven't seen that, just a quick little overview. It's beautiful. That's all I could say.
I don't even need the flashlight test because we got natural flashlight right here.
We got the sun to hook up, but yeah, this is beautiful, and this thing absolutely pops. Look at that steering wheel just shine in the sun as Tara's head's blocking it. But and then let's go walk around and talk about the things outside of Prestige, like these Sherps, I believe. Yes.
Yep, Sherps.
The Sherps. These things are crazy big and quietly indestructible. Yeah, these things are giant. The wheel is as big as us, which is pretty crazy. Look at that.
Which one's taller? This one, right?
I think they're the same, to be honest, but I think so because this one looks like it's running a little bit low on air.
It's supposed to be like that.
I know, but it's just low on air
it's
now.
just low.
So
oh my god, this thing is crazy.
Yeah, but you got the cockpit there, and you can fit a bunch of people in the back. We got the new Lotus, the one that Stradman actually purchased. He bought a blue one, exactly like that spec, and then we have a yellow one as well. But yeah, this thing is, I don't even know. The Lotus Emira, the first edition here.
So, the thing about Lotus, I'm pretty sure this is their last car before they go EV, electric, whatever. But this one has a 6-speed manual, unlike the automatic, so that's pretty cool, which has less horsepower, but you do get, it makes up for the fun, so it's all right.
Coming over here, we have one of Tara's dream cars, a A12. This is a beautiful color, beautiful gray, and then we have the
355 Berlinetta.
Yes, Berlinetta, yes. Something like that. Very nice, just a classic. It is sold though.
I feel like we do see these a lot.
Yeah.
And things that we don't see a lot, but we do see a lot, is a row of STOs.
All the way down. We see STOs, but we do not see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them parked up next to each other. So, favorite spec right here.
May I ask you, what is your favorite spec? Comment down below which one.
Let us know. You got it all black, blue and yellow, silver and blue, black and yellow, kind of like I guess a dark silver with red with a little bit of white.
This is my favorite spec.
This is like the Sián, which we might be getting to in this video, the launch spec of the Sián. And there actually is a Sián in this color. I don't know. Maybe it's just over there in that building.
And maybe there's something even crazier, like
a Centenario.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I maybe said too much. Then you have another silver and red, and then a Technica, which is pretty sick. Behind me, a MC20, 720S, a GT4S, and a Porsche Dakar. I don't know where you're gonna drive this thing here in Miami, but
this is more of a New York car. Any of the new off-roading supercars,
like
bring it to New York. The Storado.
That, yeah, that is definitely not a car for Miami. Not sure where you're gonna take it.
Back.
And then here is the back of the Bugatti Divo. So let's go down the line to see the other cars. Here,
I'm going to show you the differences between the regular Chiron, the 110 anniversary, as you can see, not that aggressive, I would say, unlike this one right here,
which is the Chiron Super Sport 300
so
Plus.
More aggressive.
The exhaust is different.
Super sick. Yeah. And guys, there's not 4 exhausts. Actually, I believe there's one right there and one right on the other side.
6.
So
I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, there's 6.
But there is 6 exhausts.
And crazy just seeing a beautiful Huayra over here. But now it's time to go to Lamborghini and see what they got. Alright, so this is what's just covered here in the back of the parking lot. First time seeing one of this. Tara talk about it. What is it? Describe it.
So this is a Huracan Evo 2 race car. And yes, it is a crazy race car. Check it out.
This
It's
thing
the first time
is
me and Mike are seeing one, and this thing is wild, like Mike you just said. I mean, full exposed carbon fiber, like literally no finish to it. Like it's so raw. I don't want to.
It's just slapped on there.
Slapped on there. Yeah.
Look, and I love these headlights. It's just like, you know, squinting at you, so menacing. Like we said, unfinished carbon. You got these crazy rims, proper race car. Tara says that this is for cut out for the helmets, I believe.
Let me know down in the comments below if I'm right or wrong, or flame me. Go whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, but you have this little intake to capture all the air, and then you have obviously more vents just to cool this thing down as much as possible. And the back of it is absolutely a monster. You have the F1 style light here, some tow hooks. One cool thing. Right here, they actually put a compressor to lift up the car itself.
It has jacks basically built in on the bottom of the car.
So it could just lift itself up in seconds.
And that's going to be on all kind of the race car, the GTR cars.
So you got obviously where you put your fuel. I'm not sure what this thing is. Probably some kind of radio
it has
to communicate.
A Squadra Corsa little bag inside.
Ooh, okay. And yeah, better look on the interior here. Very crazy and kind of a random spot just in the back of the parking lot here. We're gonna continue down the line.
We have this.
All right, so this just looks like a plain Porsche, but it is a Gambala bi-turbo edition.
GTR.
Very rare, as whatever they're doing back there goes on. It's a GTR. I honestly don't know much about him, but
I hate this generation. I hate the headlights.
Yeah.
I do not like the front end of this.
Wish they just kept it round, but
just kept it round and kept it simple. And yes, they did go back to this design. I'm so glad that they went back to how it actually was. Just a nice circle design, which I love. But just cool seeing one of these right here.
And then we have something lurking behind Tara, an SVJ. So let's go check that out. Alrighty, walking up, we got two Storados. We just said that Storado is not made for Miami, and we have two of them here. But we have this beautiful SVJ. This thing is nice. It is a little bit dirty, but other than dirty, yeah, someone just, you know, took a poop on it. But yeah, this thing is pretty nice and pretty crazy.
Honestly, my favorite color on the SVJ so far, besides that purple, I think this is a very clean color, and the orange really touches us up.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if this is my favorite color. I would love to have that blue behind Tara on that Urus.
That blue
I would love to have it on that.
But a cool little Easter egg that I didn't know before. There is a Bugatti Veyron right here.
A Bugatti Veyron. That's actually pretty sick. The famous black and blue. I don't think this building is open. I think it's still under renovation.
But, I did peek inside, doing me. There is another race car inside, the Evo 2.
Just like the one that we just filmed.
Yep.
But yeah, so this is kind of like, I don't even know what it is. It's I guess it's Prestiges and Lambos. They own it together.
Yeah.
And I guess they store a bunch of their cars here. But now it's time for the real Lamborghini dealership. Alrighty, so we are outside of Lamborghini, and we got some crazy colors out here. We got a crazy STO orange, just like the Huayra that we just saw.
And the Huayra.
And your truck. We got a bunch of Huracans, Uruses. And then we have a Technica here, beautiful color. And we have a row of Huracans and Aventadors. It's like Skittle Row here. Pretty crazy, but what's the real treat is what's inside. Alrighty, so we are inside the dealership. Got to keep it down a little bit. Not as energetic as we can be outside. But again, a Storado here. Not something for Miami, but you got a bunch of them. But it's a very cool green. And then you have the ketchup and mustard SVs. You basically never see two SVs next to each other.
The SVJ over there is less rare than these right here. These are more rare.
SVs are more rare than the SVJ, and as you can see what I'm zooming in on, a Lamborghini Sián. We're gonna get to that in a second, but behind me we got a Urus, another Urus, and another Urus. So now it's time to go check out that Sián. Alrighty, so Tara, tell them what we got here.
We got a beautiful blue Centenario.
Look at that. That is crazy. A 1 of 20. This thing is
Views
beautiful.
on views.
And this color, absolutely crazy. 2 Centenarios on the Miami trip in Curated. Go check out that video. I don't know if that video is out yet, but we did film at Curated, and yeah, we saw another one. But look at the beautiful carbon fiber here, absolutely lovely. One of my favorite parts on the Centenario, you got the carbon fiber roof here, carbon fiber mirrors, just everything about this car is just lovely.
And
this
screams Forza to me.
Yeah, honestly, grew up playing Forza Horizon 3. This was obviously the car on it. It's not the color that you know, is in Forza, the launch color, but it is one of the most beautiful Centenario specs that I have seen. Love this blue. I just said that I would put this blue on the SVJ outside, and yeah, we got it here. And then next to it, like I was saying, the STO spec, same thing as the Sián, the
honestly,
launch
imagine
spec.
having both of them side by side. That'd be such a cool like duo.
Duo,
but this car
exactly.
is absolutely insane. It's filled with carbon fiber. I mean, you got carbon fiber here on the headlights, and these headlights are very cool design. It's actually on the new Revelto, like that similar design.
Yeah, they took it from this and put it on the Revelto. Very, very neat. We're gonna check out the back very quickly here. But you got the 63, so there's only 63 of these made. And yeah, cool to see one. The back of this thing is absolutely crazy. Love how everything just comes to the point, it's just like on the Huayra.
Yup, and
how everything
right here
just comes here. And then definitely one of the craziest back ends of any car, any Lamborghini that I've seen. Look at this, absolutely a monster with the 3 exhausts coming out of the back, and just this thing slices the air like crazy.
A crazy question to ask you. If the Veneno was not $10 million and these were both $3 million each, what are you choosing?
I think that, honestly,
but
it's hard, but I think I'd go with the Veneno. There's just nothing like the Veneno, but you never see these things, so it's really a tough choice. I would have to sit down, see the specs first of all, and then come up with a decision.
Like the one in Lamborghini Long Island
by us, the white one,
or this spec right here.
Honestly, I love this blue, so I might have to go with this, to be honest.
I love the Veneno. I might have to go with the Veneno.
Yeah, I mean, definitely something to think about. Not something I could just come up with a full decision on.
Just go right there. But they're both beautiful cars. The Veneno, the Centenario, the Sián, and the Countach, the new one.
Yeah, and absolutely crazy hypercars that Lamborghini is producing, and very nice to see 2 of the craziest ones on a showroom floor next to each other. Alright, so we have another race car inside here with the one that we saw outside getting loaded up. That's actually kind of sad, but you can see him on TV. That's pretty crazy. So this is a Squadra Corsa, as you can see on top here. Basically kind of the same. There's some differences. Obviously this one is not exposed carbon fiber, but this one has been used, as you can tell by all the little, you know, mess ups on the decals, scratches, duct tape. So yeah, this thing is pretty crazy, and cool to see that it's, you know, kind of finished and has a little bit of decals on it, and you can just see, you know, inside as well how cool that is. Very, very sick. TR3 Racing, and the back pretty much shares the same things. You still got the hose that lifts the car up, but yeah, this thing is pretty crazy. And to see three race cars in basically one building is pretty crazy. Alrighty, so we're in the back and we got a GT40 here. Beautiful, just a classic colorway. Then we have another SV. 3 SVs in one building. I don't know when, I've never seen that. And this one is beautiful. I love the green brake calipers, and this all white, absolutely crazy. We got some beautiful Serato. Oh my god, 63rd, and there's a plaque on the inside, so this might be like a special edition. This thing is beautiful though, I cannot lie.
Looks like it just got detailed.
Yeah, it looks like it just got a detail. That's pretty nice.
Probably one of my favorite specs.
Definitely one of my favorite specs here. And there's also a Huayra inside the service center, but obviously we can't film you.
But
we can't
that
film
one is a very cool one because it's owned by someone very special.
I'll probably pop up a picture right here of it. It's that exact one, which is pretty cool. And then you got some more just regular, you know, Urises. But yeah, pretty crazy. Just in the back, chilling here. Guys, I'm keeping the camera low because there's salespeople like right next to us. But we just went up to this fence and there's literally two.
Oh, there's a Mola or something right there.
Where?
Right there, right next to the freaking car. What is that? The blue one. The blue Huayra.
Alright, guys. This is crazy. There's people buying the car right there, but I'm gonna flip and do it.
Dude.
Look at this. Look at this. Through the fence. Oh my god. And there's something next to it. That's crazy. We have to get a better look. I don't know how.
I
don't know how we're gonna get a better look at this. But
check
there's
that out.
something there. What is that? I don't
what
even
is
know.
That?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that
Devel?
That does look like it, right?
That does look like the Devel 16, guys.
Quick little pop up there. Putting the camera back
There's
down.
an SVJ, Huayra. That's a Tempesta.
That's crazy.
And there's the Huayra BC right
Which
here.
is right.
Guys, what the heck?
Which
And there's
is
just an
right
event
here.
right in front of us.
And what is happening, dude?
Well,
we have
no,
to get a better shot.
What?
We have to get a better shot of that.
What?
So we're gonna try and find out, guys. Give us a second. Alrighty, guys. Keeping the camera very low as Tara just knocks into my camera. We're gonna be checking out, acting like we're checking out the Urus. It's oh my god. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, probably the best look we're gonna get here. If you guys can go down there. Oh my god, look at that, guys.
That's a spot, guys.
That is a crazy spot. I want to see if what's under the covers, as you guys saw in that photo, but I don't know if we're gonna get that. Yeah, it's because there's a bunch of security here, so we're just acting like we're scoping out this Urus next to us. But that's absolutely wild. I wish we could go back there, not even to film. I just want to see the cars, but
and then we'll tell you what it actually
and then we're gonna. But I doubt they're gonna let us go back there because.
But honestly, we could act stupid and just go back there and be like, oh, we just saw cars and we didn't. There's no sign that says, oh, never mind. There is one right here.
There's no sign, Tara says. But I mean, yeah, it's alright. We'll wait here. Maybe someone comes up. We could just ask him, hey, like we won't film, and we'll just go back there and see, and then tell you guys.
Or even just tell us.
Yeah, just tell us what it is, but I doubt it because these people want to be very top secret of where their cars are, like, you know, these crazy cars, but hey, you guys were still able to see that, so yeah, that's pretty cool as a loud noise detailing stuff. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what else is part of the video, so I think we might have to wrap it up soon. If we don't get in there, I think the video's over because we got everything.
We're gonna pop up all the pictures of the Paganis and whatever thing under the cover is right here, and right here, and right here. And is there another one?
I don't know.
And if there's another one, there's one right here.
You guys definitely thought the video was just over. We already did the outro, and one of the Huayras that was inside the showroom popped up right here, literally just on my face. Literally just moved. I told Tara that we should stay here, and I'm pretty sure they're moving because they were trying to start it and move, and Tara's like, no. Tara kind of sold, but it's alright. He had obviously had no clue, so I'm gonna try and go to the same spot and see if I could get a video, because it went back where we can't go, which sucks. That means it was literally coming out of these doors and driving on this road right here. We'll see if I could get a nice little view here. There it is. Oh my god. There it is, look at that. That's crazy. Don't want to hold up the camera for too long. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. I wish we got it coming out of the doors here. That would just be pretty crazy. But yeah, it sucks. But what are you gonna do? I'm running. Tara just said it's coming back out. Tara just said it's coming back out. What is happening? I have no idea what's happening. This is crazy. I don't see it. I don't see it yet. I don't see it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
exclusive content, baby.
Oh my God. I said it before and I'll say it again. Who is doing it like us?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening right now, but that door flew up so quickly.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna take some time.
Oh my God.
I was sitting there and Mike went and he never got the car. Or I don't know what, did you get anything?
I saw it, I showed them. I saw it, I was like, oh, Tara kind of sold because I wanted to at least get it out, coming out of the thing. Oh my God, I'm literally shaking right now. That's crazy.
But then you went back and I was like, I see it moving back. You should go run. And
then I started recording and I just started running. Oh my God, that is crazy.
So if I didn't stay.
If you didn't stay, we probably wouldn't have known that. But we would have heard it, definitely. Oh my God, that is crazy. Boys, the video just does not end. The video does just not end. What is happening? What is happening right now? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. That's insane. Video does just not end. Oh my God. I'm going in. I'm getting this thing coming in right now. Oh my. What is happening? Oh, it's coming in. We were literally about to leave. We were about to leave.
See, look. That's crazy. Geneva.
Oh.
That's crazy.
And we were literally about to leave. My parents were literally picking us up. We said goodbye to the guy and everything because we were just chilling in here.
Guys, I'm trying to eat my little meal that they gave us. Thank you, but what edition is this?
Vanishing Point 2023.
So this is like
look at this matte blue. Dude, get the flashlight out.
Oh, it has sparkle.
And it has blue sparkle. Look at this.
Do you think the other one is also coming in?
I think so.
Oh my God, this is gonna be Pagani heaven.
Look at this. Oh my God. This is just beautiful. Oh my God.
Right, you know
Ginebra. Because of the show. This show. Look at all the Paganis in here. Oh my God, this is crazy. And I bet you they're getting the other one, so I think we might have to stick around for a little bit, yeah. This is wild. Look at that. Oh my God. This is wild. What is happening?
I don't know, but I can't even count how many.
Over like 15, I think, honestly.
Honestly, you couldn't just even count all of them.
Squadra Lupo Yachts.
Watch the doors.
Oh, hopefully it doesn't hit that car. Very, very close here. I think he's good.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at that.
Look at that. Must be stressful. Kind of. Unless you do it all the time.
Look at the exhaust.
Look at that. I don't know if the camera picks it up. That is hot.
I believe so.
Honestly, guys,
smoke coming
this is a Tempesta.
Look at that engine there.
So now I'm learning new things. Tempesta doesn't mean it has to have a roof scoop.
I guess not, no. But another crazy spec here. Squadra Lupo Yachts. a Huayra BC Tempesta, and I believe that's it for the cars coming in.
But let's count. Let's give it a nice count. We got one beautiful
Tempesta.
Huayra.
Two,
but this is a special edition. This is a Roadster Geneva.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. But this carbon is crazy.
This is the coolest spec by far, I would say. Right?
Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's
10.
one more. 10 outside, 11 in Lamborghini. There's one more.
So that one's probably also coming in.
Probably, yeah.
So.
Oh my God, I am literally shaking right now. This is crazy.
Paganis, honestly, guys.
Where else would you see this type of content? Again, saying it again. Not even just seeing them, but getting them on the road and just like corresponding them. This is insane. The video is never gonna end. We filmed the outro like 30 minutes ago.
Three times?
Like 3 times we filmed the outro. Hypercars moving around everywhere at Prestige Imports here. Look at that.
Like Paganis, this is the video for you. There's no other video on the internet
like this
one. You're never gonna get this type of content unless it's Auto Avenue.
Yeah, unless
you're not gonna find anything like this.
Yeah, this is wild. This is a perfect time to end off the video here. What a crazy video. Getting to film 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Huayras, 10 including the one in Lamborghini, filming 10 Huayras. We got 3 Bugattis behind me, and this is honestly such a treat. I don't know what to say. We're all the way from New York, came to Miami. We weren't even gonna come here to Prestige today because we already filmed here, but we completely scrapped that video. We filmed a new video showing all the cars, and I think it paid off.
It turned out better than we ever thought.
Yeah, this is crazy, and I'm blessed that we have an opportunity to film these, and hopefully this is the video that blows us up and gives us the credit that I think we deserve, you know, because this is crazy. We put a lot of effort into filming these videos, editing these videos, and we're just 2 kids from a small town in Long Island, and we're surrounded by Paganis and Bugattis, so this is pretty crazy. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and blow us up. We're going viral. Let's go. Peace.